Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. I am at Brave Trails and we're almost at the very end of the week and I'm so sad. For breakfast we had sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffins, only I had to use shredded cheese because they didn't give us any cheese and the egg McMuffin part was so hard. Then it was time for the ceremony, the flag ceremony, where we took down the transgender flag and I think we put up the non-binary flag. And then everyone gets to say if they identify with any of those flags or if they have any feelings or thoughts. And then I went to check on the ice dye, which has been sitting out overnight, dripping down into this box. Then it was time for me to go take my morning break, so I headed back down to this staff lounge. And luckily, I was lucky enough to get a ride with Lammy and Remy back up to the top. I think they should just teach me how to drive a golf cart at this point, don't you think? Today is Gay Alien Day, so everyone's dressed up like a gay alien. Then I filmed some TikToks with some of my friends. They let me film them, and then it was time for me to go film all of the breakout sessions. So everyone's been working on their songs or their dances for the big show at the end for the showcase, so I went around and just kind of filmed everybody's progress. That's my friend Bailey. I just think they're the most precious angel baby in the world, and I'm so happy to have met them. And that's my roommate Quinn, and that's Jo. She works at the medical tent, like at the med hut, where she gives out meds and takes care of kids. This breakout session was queer punk, so they made their own patches. It was super cute. Then it was time for lunch, and we had chicken sandwiches and french fries. I don't understand how the french fries are never cooked all the way, but the chicken sandwiches are always burnt. Then it was time for administration time, which I went back to the staff lounge to work on the videos that are due tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Who knows at this point? The other half of the counselors were there to make their wood rounds because, you can't take both counselors away from the cabins. They have to have one at all times. And then it was time to wash the ice dye because it was actually time to go use the washing machine and some hot water and get all of it finished. And this is Kit, who was in charge of the ice dye, and that's the coolest one. That skirt is amazing. Then my friend Sophia was like, hey, do you want to make a basket with all of the kids? And I was like, I don't really know how I feel about that. But they kind of roped me into it, and Avalon was like, just make a basket. And I was like, okay. So me, Avalon, and Samuel decided we would join, and Sophia taught us how to make baskets. Here's mine. I lost it already. I didn't even get it home from camp. I don't like making a basket. It made my stomach hurt the whole time I did it. It was stressing me out, and my hands were wet the whole time, and I don't like that. For dinner, we had chicken and cheese enchiladas with rice and beans and all the fixings, and I don't know what's going on here, but we're being ratty, and it's so much fun. Oh, we're talking shit about Avalon's basket, which was actually really good. And here's some of the artwork from the campers' art breakout session, which I somehow missed. I don't know where I was for that. And then they also got to paint their own tote bags, which these are some of the cute ones that were laying out to dry whenever I went outside. I also somehow missed this one. I think I was filming dancing the whole time. But the campers are all super proud of their work, and I think it's very cute. Also, the kids are getting used to me with a camera in their face, and they actually said, hey, come film this. Can you come film us doing this? And I was like, y'all are insane, but yes, I'll film it. This is during community chill hour, so this is my time to finish up the TikToks I'd been working on that morning. So I filmed Xena, and then I filmed Renee, who also goes by Vi, just depending on how they feel. I don't know what this is. Who knows what this is? What is happening on my camera? Okay, we're gonna ignore that. And then I filmed Anna, who has a pet tortoise, and I'm so sorry, Anna, I forgot to put you into the final draft of that video, and I was on accident if you're seeing this. Then it was time for Passion to Action Showcase, which is whenever the kids who have been working on these research projects all week get to show off all of their findings, kind of like a science fair. So there was a booth for Palestine, there was a booth about trash fashion called Trashin', about not using fast fashion and saving the planet. There was one about sexual assault. There was one about misogyny and homophobia in the gay community. Medical mistreatment data, which they actually had me involved in that one. I filled out a little Google Doc for that one. These are some of the smartest kids I've ever met in my life. Educating schools on disabilities, amazing. Fentanyl awareness. They are so educated and they are so smart. And when I look at them, I just think, wow, there's actually hope for our future because these kids are so open-minded and so beautiful and so smart and so lovely. Like, I can't tell you how many times I walked up on a conversation between two children and they were like, hey, I know I hurt your feelings and I'm sorry and I'm hearing you and you're valid and I'm sorry. We need more of that in the world. I washed my feet, I went to the lounge, and I started working late into the night.